Hello, hello. You're listening to Well Intel Daily. I'm Annie Hood. This is the podcast that explores big picture themes and what they mean through a well-being lens. How can you and I be healthy if our planet, our de facto home, is not? Mitigating climate change, conserving our limited resources, protecting biodiversity, they are all ways to ensure our planet is sustainable. Without achieving that, well-being for all of us is just an illusion. And in facing each of these environmental challenges, governments and international bodies surely have the most major role to play. But it's also down to each of us individually to take action to lessen the effects of environmental challenges on our physical and mental health by doing what we can to live in a more sustainable way and to make choices that bring that into reality. Food waste contributes to almost 10% of carbon emissions. Sasha Celestial One has this to say about it. So a very large part of the climate emergency that we're facing is driven by inefficiencies in our food supply chain and the food that goes to waste. Everybody can make a difference through the fundamental belief that lots of small actions at scale can lead to transformational change. Another example is air pollution. Air pollution is described by the European Environmental Agency as the single largest environmental health risk in Europe. It is associated with heart disease, with stroke, lung disease, lung cancer, and estimated to result in over 300,000 premature deaths in the EU every year. Thierry Mallory sums up the issues and challenges very well. He tells us, you cannot be individually well if you live in a society that is profoundly unwell and in an environment that is equally unwell due to biodiversity loss, due to pollution, due to climate change, due to catastrophe of all sorts. This roundup of challenge and issue has profound implications for human health and well-being. Biodiversity makes a fundamental contribution to the food we eat, the medicines we rely upon, the quality of the air we breathe, and the water we consume. We each, all of us, have a part to play, and in protecting our environment, we are in effect looking after ourselves. It comes down to us, to you and I, and the choices we make at home, at work, in business, at school, at every turn. Tomorrow I'll be talking about global relevance. Wellbeing isn't culture specific, it's universal. Do follow this podcast and I'll see you tomorrow.